Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibigay. Tungkulin kong gagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran, ang laya mo'y papantayan, Pilipinas kong hirang. Ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibibigay. Tungkulin kong gagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran, ang laya mo'y papantayan, Pilipinas kong hirang. Ang laya mo'y papantayan, Pilipinas kong hirang.
Panginoon po naming Diyos, maraming salamat po sa buhay at lakas na aming taglay, sa liwanag ng kaisipan at sa pagkakataon maipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral ng mga kabataan. Gabayan mo po ang bawat isa sa amin. Anuman ang bahagi na aming gagampanan, naway maging maayos at matagumpay ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral na aming gagawin sa araw na ito. Patawarin mo po kami sa aming mga pagkulang at pagkakasala. At sa aming paggawa, ikaw po ang aming makasama. Amen.
A pleasant day to all of you grade 7 students of Valenzuela City. How are you all doing? It has been a while since the last time we saw each other. I hope that you are all safe at the comfort of your homes, watching your lessons through Valenzuela Live. So be ready for another learning adventure as we explore the most essential learning competency for today. Welcome to another episode of Valenzuela Live. Thank you for your active participation whenever we have live sessions. It is always an amazing experience to be with you, grade 7 students of Valenzuela. May I also remind everybody that even if your classes are taken online, please take note that hashtag learning never stops. For the discussion today, we shall focus on this competency for grade 7 English, and that is to use correct and appropriate multimedia resources when orally giving information, instructions, and narrating events in personal and factual recounts. These are our learning targets today. First, define multimedia resources. Second, discuss the elements and types of multimedia resources. And third, explain the importance of using multimedia resources. It will be helpful if you have your learning packets and a pen with you. We will be using the learning material prepared by Ma'am Noemi R. Santos from Polo National High School. You can find this lesson on page 35 of your module. Later, be ready to answer the activities. So, let us now begin. As you watch our live video on Facebook, you are probably using the most common gadget for online learning, and that is None other than your cell phone. There are so many things that you can do with that handy gadget. From watching video tutorials, researching for your assignments, editing videos for your projects, communicating with your teachers and friends, and so much more. All thanks to this greatest invention that our lives become easier, especially during this time of the pandemic. With all its different features, we can combine different media formats. Are you familiar with the word multimedia? Multimedia is a broad term for combining multiple media formats. Whenever text, audio, still images, animation, video, and interactivity are combined, the result is multimedia. Slides, for example, are multimedia as they combine text and messages, and sometimes video and other types. Let us test your understanding. On the comment section, I want you to type true if the statement about multimedia is a fact and false if it is not. Here are the statements. Multimedia is a broad term for combining multiple media formats. If your answer is true, you are correct. Multimedia comes only in a single format, making its use exclusive and practical. If your answer is false, you are correct. Even without the aid of multimedia, an explanation about a certain subject can still be lively and animated. If your answer is false, you are correct. Video presents moving pictures and typically combines images and sounds for a compelling multimedia experience. If your answer is true, you are correct. Text is still a primary way to transmit information. If your answer is true, you are correct. How many items did you answer correctly? Well, we have just started, and let us talk more about multimedia resources. It's a good thing to consider different media forms when you are doing your presentation. Our task for today is to explore different multimedia resources that we can use when we are giving information, instructions, and narrating events. In our previous discussions, we talked about the different forms of print and non-print media. Print media are materials that are printed on paper and can be read anytime and anywhere. These are newspapers, magazines, books, and flyers. But nowadays, modern technology can provide us with lots of information because we can now have access to non-print media such as radio, television, internet, podcasts, and e-books. Imagine combining these media types in one and come up with a great multimedia resource. Let us now explore the different elements and basic multimedia resources that you can use. This time, we are going to have an activity which I call Guess It. I will be presenting jumbled words, and the task is to guess the name of the element and multimedia resources. If you are now ready, then let us start. This is the first element. This element refers to the technology of electronically capturing, recording, processing, storing, transmitting, and reconstructing a sequence of still images representing scenes in motion. You have 5 seconds. If you answered video, you are correct. This is the second element. This element refers to the sounds one can incorporate in the multimedia presentation. You have 5 seconds. If you answered audio, you are correct. This is the third element. This element refers to a series of graphics that create an illusion of motion. You have 5 seconds. If you answered animation, you are correct. This is the fourth element. This element refers to digital representation of non-text information such as drawing, chart, or photograph. You have 5 seconds. If you answered graphics, you are correct. This is the fifth element. This refers to characters that are used to create words, sentences, and paragraphs. You have 5 seconds. If you answered text, you are correct. This time, let us explore some multimedia resources. This multimedia resource refers to a regularly updated website or web page, typically one run by an individual or small group that is written in an informal or conversational style. You have 5 seconds. If you answered blog, you are correct. This is the next word. This is a presentation of a series of still images on a projection screen or electronic display device, typically in a pre-arranged sequence. You have 5 seconds. If you answered PowerPoint, you are correct. This is the next word. This multimedia resource is an episodic series of spoken word, digital audio files that a user can download to a personal device for easy listening. You have 5 seconds. If you answered podcast, you are correct. This is the next word. This refers to a graphic visual presentation of information, data, or knowledge intended to present information quickly and clearly. You have 5 seconds. If you answered infographic, you are correct. This is the last word. This is a personal website or social media account where a person regularly post short videos, usually on YouTube? You have 5 seconds. If you answered vlog, you are correct. Were you able to get the score that you want? There are aspects that we need to consider in choosing the best multimedia resource depending on our purpose. Do not be overwhelmed with the numerous number of available resources you can find. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself in choosing and using a media resource. 1. What is my task and purpose? In choosing a multimedia resource, you have to consider your intention. Will it be to give an information or give instructions? Number 2, what media resource is applicable to use? You also want to look into the best multimedia resources to use. Will it be better to use videos, photographs, or text? Number 3, do I know how to apply such resource in my presentation? One basic knowledge you need to have is on how to use it in your presentation. Well, it wouldn't be difficult for you now because of the available gadgets and applications to use. Number 4, will I be understood if I use this resource? You need to consider your audience too, if they will be able to understand you using that multimedia resource. Remember that the goal of a multimedia resource is to aid you in your presentation. And lastly, is this resource available during preparation and presentation? Think of available multimedia resources that you are capable of using and have easy access. At this point, the next 2 minutes is allotted for your questions. I will appreciate if you will comment a question that you have in mind, something that confuses you as regards the topic. Take note that we only entertain questions that are related to our discussion today. I will give you 2 minutes and I will entertain your questions when the music stops. Our moderator has already generated the questions. We have selected 3 questions taken from the comment section. The first question is from Polo National High School. The question is, what is the difference between a blog and a vlog? These two terms sometimes cause confusion among us. The key difference between blog and a vlog is that blog is similar to a website where we can get any subject's written content. On the other side, in a vlog, the video is posted on particular topics. Blog and vlog are 2 powerful communication tools that always challenge each other. A blog is a website where the content is presented in the form of a text or images, whereas vlog contains video content instead of textual content. It is also created by individuals who want to share their knowledge and ideas with the audiences on the internet. Moreover, you can also create a blog and a vlog on social media. For example, a proud Valenzuelano who can share his stories and experiences through words, photographs, and videos he captured throughout his journey. What about you? What do you want to be? A blogger or a vlogger? Thank you for that question. Facebook question number 2 is from Kanumay West National High School. The question is, why do we need to use multimedia resources? Especially now that we are in pandemic, we have the time to explore these multimedia resources, and it will help you as students to organize your presentation and be more creative. Multimedia assignments or projects allow you to present newly attained knowledge through images, audio, and video instead of just textually. Multimedia provides a different learning experience in a different format. Multimedia presentations and assignments can account for a broader range of intelligences. It allows you to deepen your knowledge of a subject by approaching it from multiple avenues. Thank you for that question. Facebook question number 3 is from Malinta National High School. The question is, what is the best multimedia resource? The role of multimedia has been shifting over the past decade, but things are leveling out. We need to balance the use of those resources. However, there is really no best multimedia resource to use because all of them are useful. It only depends on your purpose. But you may also be interested in knowing some basic skills related to media resources, such as Media Converter, which allows you to convert your own video files or videos you find online, on YouTube or on Facebook, and the rest, into the file type that you need. Video editing for your projects and assignments using different software and video editing applications. Creating or recording can create audio files using one simple program and your microphone. Thank you for that question. My dear virtual learners, Always remember this. Multimedia has become an enormous strength in today's world of technology. The influence of multimedia can be seen in every aspect of human life. Texts, graphics, animations, videos, and audios are powerful elements for your multimedia resource. Multimedia can be used to deliver information digitally. Multimedia is a field with a computer-controlled combination of text, computer-controlled combination of animation, graphics, audio, video, images, and other forms of media. It represents, stores, and transmits all information digitally. Multimedia applications play a crucial role in education. The multimedia approach helps you develop higher order thinking skills. Always keep that in mind, my dear learners. Your teacher in English will see you tomorrow for follow-up discussions. For the meantime, during your independent learning, your task is to answer activities in what's more, what I can do, and assessment part of your module on pages 36 to 39. I have to say goodbye for now, but I promise to see you again on our next online session. This is your virtual teacher, Sir Gilbert Ramos from Malanday National High School. Stay safe, enjoy learning online because #learning never stops. See you again next time. Have a great day.